Good morning, everyone from Thailand. I'm Nam, the Director of Programming for ATSA, and I would like to once again welcome you to this year's Virtual Career Fair hosted by ATSA and Job Top Gun. Today, you'll be hearing from three amazing companies about their upcoming opportunities for you. First, we will be hearing from Toyota Tsusho Nexty Electronics Thailand, which focuses on the development of in-vehicle embedded software here in Thailand. With this, I would like to introduce Kun Suchianchai Permpornsakul, Assistant General Manager, Software Development from Toyota Tsusho Nexty Electronics Thailand. Kun Suchianchai is currently responsible for managing business and software development for powertrain ECU for mass production. There will be a 5 to 10-minute Q&A session after this presentation. Feel free to send in your questions via the Q&A box featured down below. And please don't send your questions into the chat box as it might not get answered. Please give a warm welcome to Kun Suchianchai Permpornsakul.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Suchianchai Permpornsakul from Toyota Tsusho Nexty Electronic Thailand. Today, I would like to present. At first, let me share my screen. Okay, I hope you guys now can see my screen. So, today my topic to share to you guys is a trend of automotive software development contribution from our country, from Thailand. So, at first, let me brief introduce myself. I am Suchianchai Permpornsakul, Assistant General Manager of Toyota Tsusho Nexty Electronic Thailand, and also another company that Toyota Tsusho Denso Electronic Thailand. I have 17 years of experience in software development of automotive, specialized in the various ECU domains, such as powertrain, such as communication. And I also have 3 years experience of working in Japan as research and development. Currently, I'm responsible for development and managing business for software development. Okay, let me go first about the automotive trend nowadays. Nowadays, automotive trend we can easily say is a case. Case is stand for CASE. So for the C is for the connected. We say that our car can now connect it to the V2C, V2H, or V2B. We can connect it to infrastructure. We can connect it to 5G, 6G, or we can connect it to pedestrian. And also the next trend of our automotive is autonomous. As you guys may know, is autonomous driving, that the car that have no driver for us, and they can automate drive, such as from the you know, from BTS to concert, or many various case of user for the autonomous. And the next thing is share and service. From now on, they say in autonomous, yes, the sharing of the users of car, the ownership of the car maybe can share, or maybe have a various service from automotive trend. And the last thing is the electric. For now, you guys know that electrification is currently the earth trend in the automotive, and they will continue us to development of electric, such as battery, motor converter, or maybe the car itself. And this is a full trend of the automotive that we call case. And another trend, let's see deep down in the ECU itself. For the ECU, for the first of era of ECU, they have independent ECU. They connected together, just 1 or 2 ECU together, just that only, and have the very simple of connection and communication. But the second, we can coming to the separate into ECU into various domains, such as body, powertrain, and infotainment. They have a communicate within domain and have various communication and complex in communication. And for the coming to today we have a central gateway that manage the communicate between domain and have a various ECU, maybe around 80 or maybe 100 ECU per class. So we can handle a complex function such as ACC, that stands for adaptive cruise control. Let me guide you easily for that adaptive cruise control use of case. That adaptive cruise control that we use stand for the maybe they have a radar in front of the car. This radar in front of the car will detect where the front car they near to you and or they're far to you. How far there is depend on the setting of you in the mirror. So the meter ECU that's in the domain of body ECU that will communicate to sonar ECU that in the another domain of ECU, and they also communicate to the last one is the communicate to the engine ECU to order the right torque to manage the speed of the car right with the front of car before you. So this kind of communication happen in the real time and responsible for driver command and responsible for the such as a brake, such as the acceleration. So various ECU collaborate together and work together as a software. So for the next we have the next generation we have more complex function can handle. So we thinking about not have only the central gateway, we will have the domain controller that will be the master the function of each domain, and each that domain will operate and communicate through the domain controller. And the last one we think is the fifth generation of our ECU is the Ethernet backbone and have virtual domain and have some kind of high performance computing that can handle more complex function. I think some kind of maybe domain of controller software or application of software can move from ECU to ECU freely because they have a virtual domain, something like that, and they have an Ethernet backbone that can communicate more real time. So as these two trends that I said to you is the trend of growing of software in the automotive. So what makes it so this new application, this new complexity that will lead the volume of the software development in automotive to increase year by year. From now chart that I show you breakdown of software development efforts that spent in each domain that will increase year by year a lot. And as I say, this software development is happened by software engineer. Just software engineer and PC, we have just these two things and we can make the software happen. So software volume of software development that directly link into the resource of software development that will be must be increased year by year. So this volume of software development, of course, it depends on profits of the company also, but the another one that I want to emphasize to you all is the resource to use in software development. So the overall trend in the automotive company, especially in the software development for automotive, there will be more to have to increase the resource in worldwide level. So the next thing I want to introduce our company. What our own company do? We are Toyota Tsusho Denso Electronic Thailand and also Toyota Tsusho Nexty Electronic Thailand. We are have a headquarters in Thailand and we do the software development in automotive, and we have offshore business that directly receive a work from Japan side, various company from all around Japan for now, and we are under the Toyota Tsusho, Nexty Electronics and Denso group company that will do software. So let's see, let me brief a little bit what are we doing. So we are doing, I would like to say we have three stakeholder in this software development loop. This loop is firstly, I want to mention about the system or car maker that create like a Toyota's or like a Honda's that create the car. And next thing is the ECU maker that responsible for development the hardware, the green board that you guys may mention the door, and the last one is the software development that our company that support for developing the software in the ECU, and ECU will put on the system to work together all around the system. So what our workflow is, we will start from requirement analysis, that we will receive requirement from, if the system requirement, we will receive from system car maker. And if the hardware requirement, such as we use this ECU, we use this, how can I say, IC, we use this CPU, so we will receive that kind of requirement from hardware, and that kind of requirement have to analyze and make into software design. Currently, the software design method we use is especially the C language. And another thing is the model-based design. We call is model-based design. That next new kind of thing that we will develop software from on the model base that use MATLAB Simulink to create the model, and that model can directly auto generation into the source code, and that source code can directly use into ECU. And the last thing we have to prove that our software have worked correctly right to the requirement. So we have software evaluation that will depend on various kind of requirement from customer. That kind of customer want us to make a proof based on software level, or customer want us to make a proof based on ECU level, something like that. So and next, one thing I want to mention to you all is our development is based on future automotive in software, because the car that released today that have ACC, that have some kind of ADAS functional that run in the road today, we will no development for that software anymore. We will development for the software for next generation, for new automotive software generation that will not come to the market yet, because software development lead time is around 2 years. So we have a chance to know the software will go on in the 2-year future. Yes. And the next thing I want to mention is the opportunity in our company. As I say that averagely 9% per year that will be increased in software volume in the software development in automotive. So the quantity viewpoint of our staff plan to 2030 that also increased. As you may see in this graph, I cannot show you in deep detail, but I would like to show you that our plan as a company, as a volume, currently we have around 400 people work in our company, but we want to increase the resource to support that growth in the software development in automotive. And the next thing I want to show you guys about the quality viewpoint about career path, and especially we have business trip or expat into Japan to as a work to support our customer. Maybe Toyotas, maybe Densos, or it depends on customer needs. And also next thing that I want to mention to you all is the chance to grow up as a technical manager and management. Currently, our department overall 400 people, but managed by GM, one expat GM that is the Japanese guy. All other GM is the Thai guys that come from like you guys nowadays, that they graduate and they work as software engineer. They become a leader, manager, and lastly management that manage the business for the software development from Thailand to Japan and overall worldwide. So I personally believe in the national staff power that can develop and lead to support software development automotive from Thailand. Yes, I think my presentation will be all. And if you guys have any question, you can put in the Q&A box, or maybe give it to me. Yes. Okay, I have 4 questions. I will answer one by one. Well, first thing I want to there a question about atmosphere in our company. Our company we have average of age around 25 or 20 below 30. So that means our company is still kind of young company. So and we another atmosphere in company that just working like a friend or maybe working like a brother or sister and work some kind of that atmosphere happen in our company. And also the we are development also I mentioned that English is official language for our company, but as our company within the talking into Thai and have trust to development for each other and talk together like a friend. And next thing, they have some kind of question of the skill that required for our company for full-time employees. So our company development for C language first thing, but our company just have potential to train you all. That the very much thing that I would like to mention to you all, that's not currently your skill that we are consider to hire or not hire you. We very consider that potential of your growth. We believe in that thing because as kind of our company that will hire you, we willing to hire you as a long time. So we not evaluate you as currently your skill, but we will evaluate you the potential of your growth. So the potential of your growth is a very important thing to show to us, and we will hire you, something like that.
Okay, hello. I can help you out with the next questions.
Yes.
There's another question. So, since there's both Thai and Japanese workers in the company, how important is it to know Japanese? Like whether that would impact their application, whether it's good or bad, or I also know there's some companies that maybe help teach languages or require them to like learn languages. Then what do you think about this?
Yes, you guys better to know Japanese, but that's the sky. I would like to mention again, our company official language is English. So every guy that Japanese in our company must know English. They have to answer us in English in official. But to support our customer that are Japanese, some kind of level, we better to know Japanese. That will be support work smoother. But if you guys don't know Japanese at all, we have one is the translator in our company that will support you guys to answer the customer, to developing the software to support the requirement from customer. And the next thing, we have the training course that train within our company. We hire the Japanese teacher to train you guys as a work, so you guys have chance to learn Japanese. And if you guys can they say JLPT. If you guys have acquired the JLPT, they have a consensus to you guys, such as if you get in 5, you get 500 baht per month. And if you get in 1, that is the highest level of JLPT, you guys will get 10,000 baht per month in your guys' salary. So to have Japanese language proficiency, that will better for you guys to support the work to us. So the company willing to pay for that kind of knowledge.
Then would it mean that even if I may not have a lot of background in Japanese, but I enter the company and I'm willing to learn, would that also apply after I get like another JLPT exam?
Yes.
Okay,
I also personally, I graduate and I don't know Japanese at all. I come to this company and I start to learn from maybe 3 years after I enter this company. And currently I get some kind of JLPT N1, so I receive every 10K per month into my salary, and I use it to everyday work to support our customer, to talk with our customer, and also our management.
Thank you so much. The next question asks about what is the trend of software developer employment in the next 1 to 2 years in Thailand, considering the recent trends of layoffs worldwide in the US as well and also in other countries?
As a trend of software development in Thailand, our currently around this 5 year, our company, we have nearly 100 operation rate. So that means we can support of all requirement that come to our company. That means we should not lay off as a company because we cannot support the requirement all of requirement all the time. So we should not lay off, and we should increase the people as I show to you. So as a currently trend, how can I say, we still increase every year.
Mhm. Do you have like a goal for the next 1 to 2 years, how much you would like to expand within Thailand?
1 to 2 years, as I show current page, you may say, we have planned to increase at least 50 staff per year, or maybe more than that. And in the near about 29 of 29 or 30, we have planned to increase about 200 people per year. So trend of increasing of that kind of stuff is very, very urgent. I not say not just my company, but it's a very overall trend of the worldwide trend in the software automotive.
Mm. And I know software development, in automotive, is very specific, can be specific at times. Do you have a training program for fresh graduate students who may have like general knowledge in software development, but isn't sure like how it is applied within the industry?
Yes, to develop this kind of software in automotive, you have to, maybe I would like to say that have a 2 or 3 kind of knowledge that you guys should know. First thing is software development. Second thing is the how to control the system that will linkage to the electrical engineering, and the third thing that will link into the automotive, that will link into the mechanical engineering. So that's this kind of 3 knowledge: computer engineering, electrical engineering, and automotive engineering, that will be, how can I say, better to have in us. But I know that you guys didn't have this all 3 of kind of knowledge. So if you have one of this, or you don't have one of this, but you willing to learn this 3 kind of knowledge, you can come to us, talk to us, and show us you're willing. We willing to hire someone, doesn't just not someone that I graduate, willing not to learn. We willing to hire some guy that willing to learn all the time.
So the 3 basic important knowledges, but also the mindset of wanting to learn more and like, lifelong learning. So as long as you are willing to learn, willing to grow with the company, you guys are definitely willing to help and teach and let them grow, right?
Yes, we will always have teaching for the new grad comings. Especially we have that course of training that will train you guys off for the basic knowledge. But as you guys assign to the team, we will have OJTs that will training you guys all of the time that you guys works in our company.
Sounds good. Any tip for students graduating and interested in working for the company? Any advice? Like what things that maybe was surprising to you about the company, or things that made you like stay longer since like you've been here for a while?
I think I may mention you again that I want to give you some advice of the learning that you currently you graduate or not graduate from your university. The most important thing to me is the continue to learning, continue to find some skill and put it in yourself. The languages skill, the technological skill, or maybe other kind of skill. Don't hesitate to put more and more knowledge into you guys. To invest in yourself is the most important to me.
Amazing. What are like some professional development opportunities like available within the company? So how does a fresh graduate grow within the company, or are they like professional development support for these like freshly grad or also worker within the companies?
Yes, we have how can I say? this kind of thing. We have learning development opportunity because every work we have in every project we have to learn new things. We have to learn to how with new development because if the thing that already have in the market, we don't need to develop. We can copy and reuse it. But what kind of software that we develop, that there will be new things in every project that we involve. So that kind of new things we have to learn a lot. We have to put a lot of effort in it. But this kind of effort especially make something new to us, also make us grow and make us to become a professional in every day. That kind of work that you guys maybe think is our company work.
So with every new project, there's really always a lot to learn. There's always something new that you guys get from each project. And I think that's also what makes it interesting, right? Because you're not always working with the same project, or you're always, even though software development is like, there's all things that are possible, you guys are still learning new things all the time.
Yes.
What's the project you've worked on that like you've enjoyed the most?
Pardon?
What's the project you've worked on that you've like enjoyed the most, like that you've had most with?
To me, I have a chance to development in some kind of research and development. That guy is Japanese guy that thinking about a new, very new method that many guys cannot think about it, and I have a chance to understand it, and I have a chance to think how to apply it into the real industry, and this is very important chance because that's kind of thing that maybe the 5 or 10 years in the future thinking methods that will be go or not go into the market. But I think it's the very important opportunity that I can join that kind of project. So I hope also you guys can join and get kind of that opportunity from our company.
As someone who's not as familiar with the automotive industry, what do you find, apart from the fact that you get to do a lot of new projects all the time, what do you find fun and interesting in developing software, especially for automotive?
Two things. First thing, to development in automotive, first thing, our company have to develop new things. I have to learn new things. But in the what kind of fun in our company I would like to show is our company that average age in of software development in our company below 30. So that's kind of software development with friends. You can trust this functional to your friends, that you can trust this kind of requirement to your friend, how to develop it, how to handle it, and you can the important things is the work as a team in our company is very important because our software development has the kind of reviews and many revise in software all the times, and many revise cannot work by one person. You have to split it out and work together, very close communication. They talk together, maybe some kind of 8 hours a day. They talk together and they development software together. And that kind of software have to work together very well because the kind of software interface and kind of software functional, they have to work together very well. So that kind of talking with friend, that kind of trust your friend and friendship happen in our company always.
What was your first experience like when you went to like talk to the Japanese branch of the company, like working together with Japanese people? How was it like for you?
At first, as my old days, I cannot understand the Japanese guy English, but from time to time, I get to used to it, and I get to know how the Japanese English. And after that, I surprisingly myself that kind of Japanese guy, they take a lot effort to talking to me to make me understand, and
Mhm.
they kind of passion to communicate to me step by step and make
Mhm.
me know each a little step and know how to think what they think about it. So that's
Mhm.
kind of things make me surprisingly that I have a guys that I didn't know day before. I didn't talk the same language with him,
Mhm.
but he, how can I say, he slowly teaching me every day. That kind of thing is a good experience in my old day also.
That's definitely very reassuring. I know there are also students here that are from Japan, but also a lot of the students aren't from Japan, and all of them probably don't know Japanese. It's really reassuring to know how they're always willing to teach, they're always willing to communicate, and that the language may not be as big of a barrier that than you think it might be.
Yes.
Um, how do you stay up to date with industry trends and development? This is like
Uh,
personally.
uh, for the currently our industry grow a lot. As you guys may know, cars a day can communicate together. Cars a day can automate right in somehow. They can turn your steer for a little bit and suggest you how that you guys should steering to left to right a little bit. You guys should put your car in the middle of the lane. That kind of newly development happen in all time in our industry and will be developed more and more from now on. But
Mhm.
what I would like to say is the first thing is our many very important policy from you guys that development software in automotive that the
Mhm.
safety is the first concern that
Mhm.
we working with it every day, because
Mhm.
if you guys working just one line of source code, you guys can
Mhm.
impact a lot, very much into the car, and that mean the impact to the drivers or maybe their
Mhm.
families. So the safety and the quality of our software output should be guaranteed many times in various viewpoints to make that safe to drive
Mhm.
software. So that kind of thing is in our mind all the ways. Our software have problem in in place, or maybe our software have kind of bugs in where in how can we detect it, how can we test it is very
Mhm.
important way also.
So it's very important. So knowing that you're really like coding for a car,
Mhm.
you need to be really aware of what you're doing and how you're not really just coding for a car, but also for the people who are using it and for their families, for their safety as well.
Yes.
Definitely very important. Well, thank you for today. Um,
Okay.
we will be moving on to the next session, but thank you very much for
Thank
being
you very
here
much.
and having such an informative session. So once again, I would like to thank you, Kun Sushian Chai, as well as Toyota Tsusho Nexty Electronics for their opportunities today at our platform. And please check out their booth. They'll be at Hall 1. And don't forget to